The Morning Stew. Lisa Love, Groove Master, and Mr. Frisco. Big up. 96.5, make me fly. Always make the people organize and centralize and strategically mobilize. Element of surprise. After we don't know small fries. Watch the rise. Watch Rastafari. Get the over. Make Babylon turn over. Get run over. Roving with the rover. Organize and centralize. I Selassie.
Alright. Calibuds that I say, I just wanna and some reggae. Morning, everybody. Let me see. Where am I? I lost my thing. I can turn up Lisa Mike.
I beg you to.
I beg you do. Say something.
Something?
Say something again. Talking to Mike. The what?
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, there it is. There she is. There is Sir Groove.
Yay.
Yes. Everybody looking pretty today.
Madam Lisa.
We're pretty. Hi. How you doing?
Why? I'm serious.
Got her hair. Ladies and gentlemen on the radio, she got her hair combed back with the pins on the backside of the hair.
It's half up, half down.
Yes, very beautiful as always. So, good morning to you.
I tell you, Lisa say you can't do down here.
Right, drift boat.
You go fishing.
No, that's no fishing here I do at all.
Oh yeah? What is fishing here do?
I know what a fishing here do.
What is fishing here do?
Fishing here do is the come hither look with the bangs over here and it draping down. When you pull it back, when you drape it back way like that, that means you done fishing and you got to tie up the pasture.
It's true, so yeah.
Oh, you see that? Happy Black History Month, everybody. I don't know if they celebrate that foreign, but it is
for those
Black
who celebrate
History
it.
Month. Yeah. So yeah, we got a Black History moment.
We got a Black
today.
History personnel.
We got a Black History personnel. And me, Frisco and Lisa decided over this weekend that every day for Black History Month, one hour I come in with a Black History person.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't have to be, you don't have to be from foreign because they got their own problem. They're not sure where to go on there, but we got our own black people here.
Can I do the first one?
What?
Can I do the first one?
You see how you go? but you see how you go?
I already
Alright.
did.
Uh-huh.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah. He think I don't know. I know. Right.
Alright.
You know who me?
Yeah, alright. You know me?
Good thing they know, ladies and gentlemen. The good thing they know.
I'm the one who knows.
You know when they call me?
That's right. You know who me that?
Hey.
Yeah, me.
That's something where a minister driver would I say.
You know who
You
me?
know who me that?
Hey, police pull over a minister driver, alright, what you say? You know who me?
Do you know who I
Right?
am?
Eh?
Boy,
Right?
You want to
Sit
lose your job?
go sit down.
Alright. Alright, everybody. Morning to Herman. Early.
Herman, good morning.
Alright, so
Good morning, Herman. Also to Miss Kuna. Miss Kuna hit me up early today. Morning, Miss Kuna.
Also to Belle.
Casale, yes.
And
Hi, Belle.
Alex. Hi, Belle and Alex. And everybody else. Miss Edna, good morning.
Every time I hear the name Belle, I think about that Al Green song. Belle.
That's Herman's
Long as
wife.
I've been free for I know,
That's
but
Herman's wife, Belle. Yeah.
I know, but it's just one of those names that make you want to sing.
Sing. Uh-huh.
That's right.
You can't tell my doctor, but this morning I bought an orange juice, right? And somebody
Yeah.
was at the stand and it's like, orange juice? I said, if you know me, you know that's my favorite juice. Freshly squeezed orange juice. Acha. You can do things
And
to me with that. I
That's what?
love orange juice.
Yo, Smithy, go buy me one sucker orange.
Smithy.
I know if I have start today. International or local, man? But the local. There's a couple of things where I found out that I didn't know.
You did not know?
That's right. Right here locally.
Okay, tell us.
I did not know that the person of a governor general could tell a policeman to clear your weapon or put it down. I did not know that. I did not know that a police needed permission from the commissioner
To
to fire his weapon.
fire his
not-
weapon? You
Well-
don't know.
Well, on the news, the officer, DeAndre Reed,
Mm-hmm.
he said that after the dog was shot,
Mm-hmm.
he said that the GG's person came down and said, "What happened? You know, discharge the gun. Clear it, put it down."
Mm-hmm.
And DeAndre said that he did. He said because he just didn't want to escalate the situation. But I didn't know that a civilian could tell a police to put your gun down and clear it and stuff like that. And
I think he told his story.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then they asked the commissioner. He said, "Was there any pressure for you to make that?"
Mm-hmm.
And the exact words was, "No pressure, Mr. Lopez. It has to do with it to some extent." I don't understand what that statement means. Is it right to say?
No pressure.
No pressure, Mr. Lopez. It has to do with it to some
Mike,
extent.
no, they aren't. Yeah, no,
It would work
I had
better.
the same conversation over the weekend. I believe that there's a series of unfortunate events and a lot of wrong. For the officer, for me, my position on that is you have to know where you're there. You have to know where you're there. So while the dog might have been that kind of feisty, you still got to know why you're there. So That first
Clarify that statement.
That
please.
is first wrong.
Clarify
That is first wrong. You can't. You,
but
you have to know you're dead at the. You
clarify
have to
that.
know you're dead at the Belize house. You have to know that you're dead at the where the governor general posted. You have to know that you're dead on that compound. And if you just arbitrarily firing a weapon is a serious thing. It's not a nonchalant thing.
Mm-hmm.
That was not the first time that weapon
they
was
asked that.
fired because of those dogs.
I know.
That
The
was
first time I hear
not-
about a shot being fired on the fan here. I never hear about no other shot.
No, they said that there were reports put in at the books.
Yes,
many
complaints,
times.
complaints, but not
Complaints
firing your
about the
weapon.
dog. And I'd tend to disagree, but I can't put my head on the block. I do believe they
Never
said
heard that nobody else shooting.
somebody else fired 3 shots one time because of this dog.
Never heard that.
But the biggest question to me is also, if there is all these reports.
Yes, that's what I
about
say. It's a series
dogs.
of things. So at the start there,
Yeah, if there's all these reports about these dogs, why couldn't the owner of these dogs
right.
realize?
So
you know
no,
what?
different matter now. So we move to a next
Yeah.
level, right?
Yeah,
So the first
the
level is
owner-
if I had the police, I'm not trying to be the martyr.
The owners of the dog should have realized that there are complaints about these animals.
That their dog is a problem.
People have to come on this compound. So I believe it would be their responsibility to make sure that those dogs are secured so that these police officers can come and do their job. You know? But I don't know if there's any other thing where we don't know about because but anyway, it's going up to review and the commissioner.
Well, let's say there's a bunch of wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
So again, if I'm a police officer, I have to know what part I did.
Right.
You
Right.
know, why the dog might have been.
Aggressive.
You weren't in the position
But I
that
still
you
don't
never in the
understand
you never in the position. Just like the police will shoot Mr.
The young
Martinez.
man. Mm-hmm.
He wasn't in clear and present danger at the time when they fired the weapon. Now, if the video showed the dog rushing in the boot at him, jumping, as I could say, well, the man pulled a weapon
He
because
did to
I shoot.
defend. Mm-hmm.
But you gone outside.
When
and
when
thing
the
like
dog was shot, we didn't see what happened.
that. So I said, well, he followed the dog. He followed the dog.
He went outside.
He went outside. The dog come and gone and he followed the dog. So I'm just saying, on that, you gotta kind of exercise and level of smarts that you have to know where you're there.
I don't understand that statement.
You have to know where you're there, you're the work. I can't go to crime and shoot a gun. I work the crime, I have to know where I there.
Dog, they look for bite me.
No, he ain't gonna follow the dog.
No, he followed the
the
dog
dog
out
group. Make it be
still.
fair. Make it be fair. The dog corner the door.
All right.
Back, walk away. He get up with the gun.
All right.
Follow the dog.
Maybe he
Gotcha.
tired of the dog barking
Still,
at him.
you're the work.
Gotcha.
You have to understand where to work. If you work in the Prime Minister's house, you'd be just shoot the gun in the Prime Minister's residence.
You're like the commissioner said in our first interview. Well, we have to respect them people like the Governor General and the Prime Minister.
That's
No
the
matter if they're
nature of the
dogs.
job. You have to know
Yeah,
where you're there.
yeah.
Second, no.
All right.
The punishment, no fit the crime.
Crime.
And the other wrong, that then people have to control the animal because you have people that work there. So that a bunch of wrong. 1 wrong, 2 wrong, 3 wrong. Like everybody wrong.
Yeah. Yep.
Everybody wrong. Now me, like I say, you have to know where you're there. I don't want to be the one when they come after. Because I want to say, boy, well, I will shoot the dog in at the Governor General spot. No, man, you have to know where you're there.
You
Meanwhile,
think you got there with the idea of shoot the
no,
dog?
but you
No,
still have to
I
know
don't
where you're
think
there.
so.
You're still, my advice would be to him or any other, you have to know where you're there. For the same reason, you don't want to lose a job. You have to know where you're there and you have to tread. Might not be the best ideal scenario, but sometimes you have to know your surroundings.
Use your discretion.
Yeah, you have to use it. You have to know where there. You're there in at the government yard, the government, when they call it Belize house.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just arbitrarily take your gun and shoot it.
What's your take on it,
Shoot the
Steve?
dog, why? The
What's-
dog, they probably put the bite me like alone.
Group not like I got at your house.
What's your take
Group,
on
but
it?
not like I got at your house. I at your guest. And for some reason your dog, they rush me and I gonna fire arm. I just take up my gun and shoot your dog.
My boy. I would
I would say buy that group first. Buy group, go catch your dog group, please.
No.
I know I shoot a dog, can't have nowhere there.
If one of my dog get where I come after you, I wouldn't blame you for shot.
No, I wouldn't do it though. I wouldn't do it. Me personally wouldn't do it because I know that
Oh,
your
so you
dog got
don't
a
take the
Lisa
bite?
house. I wouldn't shoot Lisa dog.
Ain't got none.
You that take get tear up.
No, I mean, if I don't have a position report, I could holler for Lisa. Lisa, I could get your animal. I want to do that first.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
I know. Well, your animal is, I mean, still. I want to try jump, run, get away, but I know I shoot a dog. I know I shoot a dog.
I want to tell you, it looked funny to me. It looked funny to me that, just when you reach that, before you reach that 10-year point with our pension and all that thing, you get fired. That looked funny to me.
That's wrong. Again, series are wrong. Series are wrong, right?
It looked funny to me. I've seen police officers shoot people and nothing happened to them. But this the one dog.
Yeah,
and the question come up to me, the question that arises to me, the only reason why this happened is because of whose dog it is. So that means that there is almost like one double, one two kind of set of lives. I mean, a poor man dog, no problem.
No, it's rational. I think about the dog. The rationale for the comments that the weapon there. No, I said that the punishment
warrant the crime.
The point is correct. The punishment excessive. The point is correct. You have to know where you're there. Dude, you're there at the you're there at the building's house, you're there at the governor general residence.
Right.
That is correct advice or scolding or whatever you want to call it. The punishment, the people that don't go through it and recommend one punishment. And that's part of the commissioner here wrong. In many people's eyes that you gone overboard.
Because remember, you went before a tribunal.
Yes, you don't go. Then people don't decide.
And then they already decided, and then now.
I know he's in question because other things have happened under his watch where
and that was not the punishment.
Where he not get a punishment there. So now here comes the other round.
I got one dog exactly like Dali, what Liz Patlika that they had, and I had to tell you something. Every now and again, that dog, the only dog, would I get out the yard. And in the back of my mind, I say, I pray something knocking down out there because they're ignorant bad. They want ignorant dog. I love my dog, but I understand. So, because I love my dog, because I have one responsibility to keep people protected from my dog. I keep my dogs in the yard. Some of them were really bad, dep and chain. And when you own one dog, I think that, and something happened to your dog, it's your fault if you didn't secure your dog correctly. I for argument's sake, I'm a follow what I wanted to say.
No, I get the dog thing, any other place and thing. But we not talk about the dog, we talk about where you are. See, there's two different things here. There's a dog issue, and there's what part of the work.
I give up your right.
No, there's a where you're the work issue. Right? No, and again, I had to say and they said nobody. I say wrong. All the way through. And because I'm a police officer, I have to say behind nobody. I don't think that I'm supposed to just pull on my gun and bust it. You have to know that that one come against you. You have to, if you're not aware of that, then something wrong because you have to be aware of where to work and where they're stationed. Minus the dog. We talk about your station and where to work. You know, they're on the street, they walk and a dog will show up on the street after you. We don't talk about that. We talk about your station and one place. And if you're not aware of where you are stationed, you tend to might want to get in trouble for your actions. So you have to be careful. The same thing, that one judgment, they say with the police, you have to make a right judgment. That not every scenario mean you go gung-ho. You shoot the man. You have to think. Right? Well, so there's a level of, you have to use this up here, common sense. You have to use this.
Just for the record, I would like to admit what I did and apologize to the people involved because on Prem Compound I didn't realize where I was, but I killed one Charlie Price and I chased EJ with it. No, I should have realized where I was, and I want to apologize to the compound.
Again, really? No. People say the dog. People keep the focus on the dog. You have to hear what they say. If you don't hear what they say, then other people could get in the same position and the same problem.
What are you saying?
Right now, I don't know about the dog, about where station. My advice to anybody who work that kind of job, like I said, I've three wrong, but I have to start with me first and advise to people. I say, if I have to give you an advice, the advice is be aware of where to work. Now, the first line of business. Right? That like the police are gone, you know where to work, you to work, and then you gone and you to grab up the police lady. You have to know where to work. He lose his job. So that's the first advice. You have to know where to work and where you think you're supposed to could do and where you can't do. For the sake of your own job. But then after that one, a series of wrong happen after that too. So just that advice I would give to, please be aware of where you work. Because you might want to, other people might not be police but work somewhere else. We might take one certain liberty and understand. By the way, you know where you work? And that's the advice to other people. Sometimes, because you could do something, you do it. Well, hey, this guy say you could stand for anything you want. But there are consequences when you do these stands. Nobody say nothing wrong for make stand. But if you try to secure your job, your 9 to 5, sometimes you have to go with the flow. All the way. You where to work at a creme. Lisa, me, other people where to work at other places. You cannot get up and do what you want.
Watch me.
Only Lisa could do that. So that's now a job security thing I talk about, right? It kind of back away from the issue of the dog, but more job security and know where to deal with.
Maybe the man tired of the dog barking.
Yeah, but that was my advice. No, that's
it's not written in stone.
Yeah. Hey, if you say, I lose my job because I bomb this dog, well, so be it.
Yeah.
Did the dog die?
Yeah, I hear the dog did for sure, yeah.
Because once Bill I heard it didn't die.
Yeah, but this happened for 2023.
It's true. It's true.
I don't know. I agree with you. But to me, that nowhere to work is a very dangerous statement. That means that your actions will be limited. I mean, I understand where it is, though. Yeah,
I can't really, it sound bad, but like I said, that's why.
You can't white on Steve.
He bad. But then people, as bad as his because they keep this dog the run mouth and knowing this dog has a problem.
Right.
So they put this man in a position where he had to make one bad decision. So they're wrong.
The thing is, and that's the point. That's the point that I was bringing out. But the wrongs that I see the wrongs where a civilian told a police to put your gun down.
That too.
Yeah.
All of that. Where to say a whole series of what?
I know to disagree. I know there's wrong happening wrong.
Yes.
The main wrong that happened is that one police officer was fired because one dog that everybody know is a nuisance to the officers that come there.
Of course.
Got killed. And to me, nothing else matters, just the fact that one policeman got fired for a dog when they harass officer, and they know this.
Yep. Of course.
That's to me the way I see happen.
So that's why I say, no, the punishment will come, and I think the tribunal did that. I think the tribunal put all the chips and say, well, you at fault, but they at fault too. So you're going, we're not make you lose a job, so pay a $250 for whatever, because we put all the evidence. Here comes the commissioner.
No,
I got to the excess, so he err no. So they're like,
and this is where the statement.
We can't get this correct.
No pressure, Mr. Lopez. It has to do with it to some extent. That's where that statement come in.
If I avoid all of this,
right?
I can just use and leave it at discretion.
That's why we need to get pepper spray. But where I understand is that we have to rewrite some laws so that police officers could use tasers, stun gun, and pepper spray, something like that.
I get there.
No, I think there's literally some laws that we have to amend so that they could use that.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, but they don't even have it.
And I
don't think they have no law. Some police have it. Certain units have it because it's been used. It's been used on people before.
Yeah. Well, I must have misunderstood one of those police people when they were saying that.
Well, I don't know. They've used that before on people.
Yeah. But I think they should have carried on some Marisha pepper with them. Even if they don't got the spray.
But another unfortunate event, and I don't know how you move on from that. When a major shooting and killing happened at a sporting event, I don't know how you. I don't know how you.
Just think of
how you address that, how you
all
move
the
on from
things
that.
could have happened.
I don't know. Because sports are a thing you need funds, and if funds fair, then get funds. One thing I surprised, and I have to big up football.
Yeah.
Because I never know nothing about no game. But people know about that game,
People
and
knew
people
about
make
it.
the day.
Right.
So people follow football more than basketball. Because basketball try hard to get people in the stadium, and football feel like they don't even try. And people did it. So football
It's a
definitely
thing.
the choice.
It's a thing.
Football, and you know who else got crowd too? Because fans follow it, the softball in the villages.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Cricket too?
Cricket,
Cricket.
yes.
Yeah.
People
So,
come
I tell you
from
what,
afar
again, this is one
to
common
watch.
sense thing. Where I think that this not happen a whole lot, so we can't say we should know better. But now that we see it could happen, I think that at these sporting events there have to be some sort of a police what you call it?
But weren't police there?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
well, they had,
but the
I mean,
thing
6
is,
police here and big stadium.
I know that the cricketry, whenever we have one tilapia fest, catcher fest, we have to get a whole pile of police for conduct. And we have to pay for the police contingent. So I think that one of the things where people are going to have to start to realize is that times have changed. This and like before, when we have events like these, we have to have proper security and stuff like that. Because even if there are 6 police there, how much entrance you have, how much exits you have. I mean, you're beyond deterrent some kind of way, but those are things that we have to start to adjust, because again, we don't want the fans start being scared to go there, because then you want to lose money. That's why I keep telling the cricket community they need to start to charge, so that they could build cricket. So that they could start to build cricket, because here nothing about cricket
It's true.
except my word of mouth. I know like basketball and soccer, basketball, football,
Softball.
volleyball. You hear about those, but cricket you see it on Facebook. Condolences to the family of Miss Chelsea Adolphus, who died a few days ago. I believe it was in Waukegan.
The young lady that was left on the
the roof.
Yeah, I was going to talk about it, but right out of time on Friday.
That was on Friday. Right.
I don't think
we were going to talk about that.
Yeah. They said that she went out on the roof about 2 o'clock. I can tell you, I remember when one of those medical ships came. Remember them ships that came? We went out there, me and Donna, because whatever.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, and I was out there for a couple of nights, with Donna, and I remember I got up and I told one of the guys, "Yo, man, where the hell could I go and smoke a cigarette? I want to smoke." The guy said, "You can't smoke here." I said, "Don't give me that crap." I said, "You guys smoke. Where do you go and smoke?" And they took me upstairs, and they showed me the door. When you want to go up there, you go through here, boom, 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 boom. Some of those doors, however, when you go upstairs and you go outside and they're locked, you can't open it from outside. And unfortunately, Chelsea, nobody knows how she got up there, but she ended up on the roof 2 o'clock in the morning, and the door locked, and she couldn't get back in.
Right.
And when they found her, I think it was like 7:30 or 8:30, and her body temperature was 50 degrees.
50 degrees. Yeah.
And they spent 14 hours trying to revive her and bring her back, and they couldn't, and they pronounced her dead at 11 that night. The family's already suing.
They said they're going to sue you.
They're already suing. They got that civil rights lawyer, Crump. Crump, he's a multi-million-dollar lawyer. But they're suing for negligence and like that. The hospital said that they believe that the staff did everything that they could have. But it's going to end up, I think, being a thing about how did she get up there.
Right.
That's going to be where this case hinges on. Yeah. So condolences to the family,
Definitely.
of Miss Chelsea Adolphus. She related to somebody Adolphus right there at Cricketry,
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Well, Uh-huh.
Condom.
All right, let's take. We should take a break.
Yeah. Yes, we should.
Let me see.
It's a new month, people. It's February.
Grab this.
Yes.
Carmelo.
Yeah, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Blessed day in billions.
Castle.
Just one question for the police department. They got police department or they got security guards? Because from what I see in that video, those guys went back to their car politely with no type of resistance and drove out with ease, with no problem, with no type of resistance. Where were the police? Did they run away for their life? Because they were nowhere around that car when that car took off. And that car took off real slowly with no ease. Anyway, that's a poor job on the police department. Those bad security guards not defending the public. They running behind the fans instead of trying to attempt to go get these dudes to shoot because those dudes drove off too easy. Anyway, I gotta go.
That's a big compound,
Alrighty,
Castle.
Castle.
That's a big place.
And the weapon too, that sounded like a semi-automatic.
Right.
That was just not a regular pie.
I don't know. I don't know.
That's what they're saying.
Yeah, but
No, that's a semi-automatic. Mr.
I
Frisco.
believe
me,
I believe Steve. He knows.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think
don't
that
know.
they need to start to have more security at these events because the world's getting crazy. You know, and we are a part of the world. Yep, and crazy is as crazy does.
all right. Let's grab the break. It's time for that.
Welcome
That's
back.
right.
Welcome back.
let's do it. All aboard. Uh-huh. Let's bring it back, Sir Groove.
¿Dónde está? Aquí está.
Bale gana wicked over the weekend, Millie boy.
Yo, boy, I got this, sonny.
He's a bad man.
Who that?
He's the bad
Dr.
man,
Trump.
Pajama.
Yeah, but let me tell you something. This morning, Mexican President Sheinbaum grabbed him by the pudding and made him back down.
Yeah, I saw that.
Trump
Yeah.
back down. Let me tell you something.
Is it a month?
This guy's a
Is it for a
yeah,
month?
this
They put
guy's
it
a
for past,
charlatan. Yeah, because you know what happened? Half of the no, 90% of the people that voted for tariffs don't even know what the hell a tariff is.
But then they tell
feel
them.
like- no, he didn't.
No, he
didn't.
ain't. They tell them what this I mean, but they never. The American people don't really worry about that.
Yeah,
Yes,
don't
because they
worry.
believe everything that Trump says. The way a tariff works is that if America said they're going to charge Belize 25% tariff, and it doesn't mean that America is paying the tariff. That means that whoever is importing something from foreign will pay 25% more for that thing. No, when that happens, who you think that 25% more is going to be shared out to?
Of course.
That's going to be shared out to the population, to the shoppers and the buyers.
Yep.
So there's many MAGA people up there who say, I never know that. I never know that. They believe that China was going to be paying the US 10%. But anyway, Sheinbaum grabbed him by the pudding and told him, guess what? Shut up. You ain't doing nothing to us right now. So Trump backed down for a month. I'm pretty sure Canada has shut him up too. Canada, I think I don't think Canada should shut him up.
No?
Canada should let him go through with it. You know why?
Why?
Canada said, guess what we are do? We are going to put 25% tariffs on $150 billion worth of products that you guys bring in here. And we're going to target all the red states. All the red states that voted for Trump, they're going to be the ones we are going to target our tariffs on. So whatever the blue states produce, they're not going to raise tariffs, but whatever the red states produce, they're going to love that. Love that.
Somebody's here.
Maybe the Bali don't understand how the world work. But you
Trump
must got
to play
people. Wait,
checkers.
they follow Elon Musk.
Yeah, Trump to play checkers and the rest of the world to play chess.
Cremelo.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hi,
what
good morning.
Groove.
up? You sound like big
Yes.
hand.
Groove.
Frisco and
Who this?
Luke.
Hello?
Lisa Love.
good morning,
Hello.
good morning, good morning.
Where you going, Luke?
Good morning,
You
Luke.
know, I got an issue as a believer this morning. And I kind of upset about where we're there
Uh-oh.
as believers.
Uh-oh.
You know, I can't watch TV like I watch a plane crash with 67 people out there, and I end up crying.
67.
I am a big guy, but I kind of sensitive. I just thought about all the people, the young folks, the skaters, and I couldn't hold on. So I don't know somebody will subscribe to having
Respect.
a chat session when somebody died.
Right.
Now over this weekend, they had somebody died way from us. And man, I was at a certain spot and I really got upset at the way how these people were so happy for it. I felt that, man, so if I did, you probably I'd be the same way. I mean, where is they? Where is they?
And if they don't like you, then I'm glad you're dead.
Well, yeah, but we should have a little bit of
Empathy.
a little bit, to say that a life lost is a life lost. I mean, whether the guy was the devil in person or not, I shouldn't celebrate. I mean, as far as I would go is say, Bible, you know, if you live that way, you can't just drop asleep and die. You're not have a heart attack. Most of these people who live that life, that's the way they're going to go. You don't want to show up to heaven and God and say, Frisco, where you then, bro? And you don't want big bad man. I drop off a mango tree. God, I laugh after you, man. You have to tell the story that God, I got shot 25 times. Then you understand, you say, okay, well, that's the life you live, and that's the consequences of your action. But I find it really, I want to tell you, Frisco, I feel that it started when we lost that part of us to be empathetic with people. When some people say, I don't want to go on the media, I don't want to. So we can't see a person, we don't see a real human. Because we don't see that who, we don't know that who. We can't see Mario and say, man, I really feel bad that I'm alone and do your son, or man, I felt bad about that was wrong. Because we don't know that who. See what I'm saying? And as Belizeans, man, we shouldn't get on Facebook to celebrate the fact that nobody died. I mean, it don't matter who the guy is. You shouldn't be this happy. Like, I stopped going to funerals to the Frisco because, I mean, I went to a funeral where the guy backed up on the ground and they opened the box and they got it, plop, 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 punch up on the man, all over the man. And I tell the family, I say, man, I can't say, because one of my ears, I have been ears disease, so I don't hear out our days. I only got one ear there. The speaker to the max, and everybody was excessively happy. I don't want to go to a funeral where everybody ball up and scream up like this.
Gotcha.
But Lord, man, you don't care this happy neither when I go.
Yeah. Gotcha, Luke.
That's all decency, man.
Yeah.
They expect that when we detect their thing, yeah. That like when they got dance show with you, come on, man. Make way. I mean,
Gotcha.
that bad enough funeral, nobody wants any bread. I went to a funeral and somebody jumped in at the whole of bar and screamed. I don't want to come out until they take one shovel, the backhoe take one shovel and dump it either with soft mud, looking like what give that group. It's all out of the car.
Gotcha, Luke. Gotcha.
But Frisco,
Gotcha.
that's the way I got to say this morning. But I got one more issue before I go.
Make it
Please
quick.
My interview with Mr. Chester Williams this weekend, I started to the news. What was determined to do? If a fireman we shot the dog with it, if it's no fireman we still make. You don't think we just get enough of Chester that we are making anything, you know? If he do something good, well, Chester Williams, I will go on.
Yep.
And half of us don't even know Chester Williams.
Well, my advice to him would be lay off of the commentary a little bit. Then nobody now got nothing to say. Huh?
Chester Williams should lay off of the commentary.
Yeah, lay off of the commentary, then nobody now got nothing to say.
Yeah, sometimes I think I overspeak or speak too quick to you. But I want to tell you something, Frisco. I talk to a lot of people about it. And you know, one of the most hated reporters I believe is Jules Raskin. And nobody like Jules. And because Jules, why Jules have last night? But that's a Jules Sam. Jules Sam that ask you the tough question.
That's how we report as
Jules might not have the sensitivity sometimes to wait.
Jules intentional too. Jules intentional. Jules know exactly what he did.
All right.
Even if you're not correct, Jules intentionally know what he did. But that's his style.
But you can't hate the man for that. Listen to me.
Well, I don't hate the man.
Groove before I go, I will hurt Frisco feelings.
Oh.
I will hurt Frisco feelings as a DJ because I believe the best DJs believe and still will believe this was Isani Caetano. And I'll tell you why.
But I radio DJ, radio jack, you call him disc jockey, radio disc jockey.
Well, I will tell you why I like him. Because I didn't know who sang a lot of songs, when it was sung, why they come about and sing it. And before he played music, he gave you a little synopsis of what this is about.
Well, before, you just started to listen to radio when he made it, that's how it was done.
JC has been doing that for years.
When he made it, I really...
Well, but that was how it was done until the DJ era, which, by the way, started right there where he was. the DJ era where untrained, unprofessional people were dumped on radio for free. That changed the landscape of radio.
Well, we don't know that we could value
But to
Luke's
me,
opinion.
I
and
thought that
we
that
could
was.
value.
Every time I meet him, I tell him the same thing. I said, man, I love how you. I learned about music by listening to and when it was made, and little tidbits about the thing where.
Yes.
We would never know.
Because he wasn't
when-
DJing, he was
when,
disc jockeying. He was playing a song, the full song you used to get. That's how it used to be.
When and the Palacio came out with what, you know,
But look,
and Ivan Duran came out and read.
we got to the
I
look.
mean, you know how
Yeah.
much Gary Fuller songs there were I love. I don't know what it say.
I got to look, but I gotta move on. I gotta move on, Luke. Thanks, Luke.
Anyway.
I gotta move on. They are long.
Yeah, brother.
Yes, I. That brings up a different subject. What you know, I tell you, man, listen, groove.
Yeah, all right, that's cool. Where were we? U.S. stock market
Right there.
fell over $6 billion. Nvidia's AI dropped $600 billion. All of the other U.S. stock markets, they're down over like 600-700 points and stuff like that. So that's going. Where I want to tell Luke is that we could value his opinion on many things, but obviously not on choosing DJs.
No, it's like there are two different things in the top boat.
Yeah, you have to understand who the
But that was how it was done
turntable
long
DJs
before
and
this
who the
Ford. But that was always
and
how
who
it
the
was done.
laptop DJs.
That how you used to
Yeah.
do it, that how Lisa did it. That
Yeah.
how most
So
being on the radio, you had to go
I
through
don't know
training.
what he speaks.
You had to come in, you had to get training, you had to learn to
Exactly.
speak, you had to, not calling no Jamaican business by no radio, you had to
I know.
come on and be professional. But right there where he was, after he left, where he was, they changed the landscape. Right there, not call no name, and just started put on people and put on DJs. And then DJs start to do what they do.
Whatever they want to do.
Talk Jamaican.
Play this music,
Play
obscene
first 10
languages,
seconds of the song and
whatever.
a downhill thing from there.
Yep.
Where the landscape now, for get people believe that you have to be some DJ if you actually be on the radio. Which is
That's why. And the least thing where you need to be on the radio is a DJ.
exactly so.
Yeah.
That's the last thing we need on the radio. What you
DJs
need on the
actually back
radio
in
is
the day, you know, group had a special show, where that just DJ
No.
show, but during the day you got your professional jocks because you have to know if you read. You have to know if you
Exactly.
read.
Yeah, you have to and know how to communicate.
Talk.
You know how to communicate.
But
You know, 'cause they had some DJs where eventually learned to communicate. Yeah. Coming up next is the one and only.
the professionalism in media, the landscape has changed. But that's a story for another day.
What happened is that sometimes chaos could look so easy that people look at it and say, I could do
You
that.
could do
You know,
that.
that's unscripted until I get in it and I realize chaos is not as easy as it is. Unscripted is not as easy as it is. Time is now 10:31. Ladies and gentlemen, like we said, this is the first time that we're back on air. Lisa, get ready for your Black History Month. But we wanted to kick off Black History Month with one of the people that have more history. Definitely Black has done a lot for the country of Belize. The one and only, the lovely and talented, the strong, yes, Evan X.
Anthony.
Hyde.
Evan
That's
Anthony
right.
Hyde, also known as Evan X. Hyde.
Of course you him.
Exactly. Anthony, yeah, I know.
I even know when he's born.
You know, that's why me and X have this thing because my middle name is Anthony also.
Oh Lord.
He was born on April 30th, 1947, just in case you did not know. He's
All right,
77
all right.
You
years
say you never
old.
born in 1981.
So I know that sometime during the week X will call, ooh, And Lisa, I know no put me on, never even talk to me. Like, if me talk to you, I tell you we don't do that. But
You're gonna
we
say
do.
no.
No, you know, exam.
You were gonna say no. He don't like the
I
spotlight.
like the spotlight like that.
No.
Yeah, but I tell you, this man deserves the spotlight. And I say, how we don't have one bus? Evan Anthony Hyde, the ex, right in a crime compound yet. We need to have a bus for this man. Yes. But anyway, Miss Love.
Why, sir?
Listen, why?
Yes.
You gotta start this.
No, give me no. No, give me no.
I know to give you no
Surface
nothing.
answer. Give me a
This
good
now
answer.
this now a person that before I started working with, I remember growing up, and people used to tell me, oh, they used to look at XNA and the UBAD movement, the colonials, as problem. To me, X is like the tree of forbidden knowledge that God said you should not eat from. And when you eat from it, your mind open up and you realize, oh, this
My God, I'm probably the one asking. What would have happen? What believes that I look like if you never have that kind of resistance at that time?
we are still arrest people by for the Queen. We are still lock up people for the Queen. But I tell you,
It changed belief trajectory. But that movement there changed belief trajectory.
Yeah, it
One
did.
way or the
Yes.
next. I don't want to give a full
It
picture.
did.
because out of UBAD came Amandala, came Creme TV,
Came Creme Radio.
now,
Yeah, but even
came
before all of that, I
Radio.
talk about
Right.
the movement. We saw the picture with, remember with that green them in the way,
Yo.
when them in the crossing bridge?
Yeah.
Right.
X got arrested for sedition. You know who else got arrested for sedition? Marcus Garvey.
Marcus Garvey.
People like then there, bro. Sedition is when you spoke up against the authorities, when you
Yeah.
spoke up against the
When
powers
you
that be.
when they
Lot
call
of
you
people-
upstart, they call you upstart.
Yeah, a lot of people spoke up against it in their house, spoke up against it to their friend. But X get out there and holler that. No, anybody could holler that now. But Wetuk Miles was the one who got up there first and started to holler that. You know, so like I said before I came to crime, X am my hero. When I met, I never forget there was a movie with Gene Hackman and somebody else, and a guy named Buffalo Bob. And Buffalo Bob, or English Bob, was telling Gene Hackman, he said anybody, because right after Abraham Lincoln got shot, English Bob said anybody could shoot a president. He said, after all, he's only a president. He said, but a queen. He said, when you meet the queen, he said, your knees tremble. You have no choice but to bow. You know? And I tell you, yo, the first time I met X never know it, but that was one of my heroes before I got to crime. Because he made me what my mother used to call an agitator. He made me somebody when just accept when they say no. That don't mean nothing to me. No, don't mean nothing. No, just mean I have to figure out my way to turn that into one yes.
Right.
So anyway, go ahead, Miss Love. This is the life.
But you didn't tell me that.
What is she
Penelope-
saying?
Huh?
What
Penelope
is Augustine
Casasola
saying?
was also a part, my godmother was a part of that movement.
A part of you, but I thought you knew that.
Yeah.
A lot of people were. But talking about UBAD, ex-headed UBAD, did you know that he headed UBAD from 1969, sorry, until 1974? That was some time ago.
Yeah.
Some time ago. So one of the things that I regretted was not going to Wesley College where he was for a minute. I wanted to go there, but I did not go there. I went to the other one, which was fine
Yeah.
too, which was just fine, but he was just not there. So yeah, for those who, he would talk about his life in his editorials here and there, you know. Back in the earlier days, reading from the publisher too, he would talk about his life, his growing up, early lives, his siblings and things like that. So if you don't know, you should try go in the archives and
There you go.
yeah,
Of course.
look
Yeah.
it up. But just a snippet of what they have here. I'm reading now from what they have here. He was born in Belize City, that we know. His dad was Charles Bartlett Hyde, CB Hyde. Grandpa was a public servant, and X attended Holy Redeemer Boys School at the time. All right? So they said boys' school, and then he went on to St. John's High School, right here in Belize City. Then he excelled at creative writing, and that we know. That we know. So, yeah.
Also, let's embellish a bit, because this is the boss we talk about. Great man. So growing up in urban Belize, Evan X emerged out of a stable middle-class family of Belize City, and through the Catholic educational system, he is the eldest of 9 children. Notwithstanding this background, his thinking is best described as nonconformist.
Nonconformist.
Hyde's transformation was sparked by his experiences of the 1960s, at the time when Black Power movement was peaking in the United States. His experience between 1965 and 68 as a student at Dartmouth College in New Hampshire, USA, utterly revolutionized the way he saw himself and the world. And it deepened the scope of his insights into social and political issues of his own people. It goes on to say, and this you could find, this just go on Google, type in Evan X. Hyde, and you'll see the biography. Right. It says, he was one of the founding members of the United Black Association for Development. He served as president, the year he dropped his middle name and began using an X, symbolizing his respect and honor of his African ancestry. The Mandela newspaper was first published in August of that same year as a propaganda organ of UBAD.
69.
And it has
you said that's the year of 69.
Yep, and it continued to exist on the same fundamental principles of social justice for people of color, which was promulgated by UBAD 4 decades ago. Let me see, Hyde's candid and outspoken manner of expressing himself, his high energy and revolutionary mindset meant that he quickly ran afoul of the establishment. It was not uncommon for the powers that be to target activists for jail time. So it was that Hyde, along with another UBAD founding member, Ismail Omar Shabazz, was accused of seditious conspiracy for a newspaper article, a charge which they were later acquitted. It goes on, just a couple more paragraphs. Even while Evan X. Hyde has continued to be a Black Power activist, he became actively involved in sports and organized at the organizational level. Having been the backbone behind football teams in Belize City and Dangraga, these efforts have been guided by a broader mission to drown the despair of his people with high esteem and euphoria that accompanied competitive games. Realizing the risk of young Belizean men would eventually face of falling into a life of gang and criminal activities, he invested a lot of his time, energy, and money on developing sports in Belize, with the aim of providing a positive outlook for young Belizean men. Griga Mandala warriors and raiders are testimonies of these efforts. As a former senator and former politician, Hyde speaks with authority on the way in which politics at all levels affects people in ways which they might not even be aware. So respect to Evan X. Hyde, a great man in my mind, and a very cool boss at that.
Of course.
Yeah, exactly. So
talking about his writings, his last book published was Sports, Sin, and Subversion. That's a sports history that we got an autographed copy of, and he released that in 2008. So,
that's right.
So yeah, big up yourself every time.
Yeah. Spooner said Trump get in my head and stress me out. No, Spooners, it's not that, bro. I'll tell you something seriously. You know what? When Trump was not in office, we always spoke about international news, also along with our regular news. Unfortunately, now Trump is in office, and even if you don't want to talk about Trump, the stupidness that he does that affects the world, we have to talk about him. And the fact that Mexican President Sheinbaum just, well, I can't say that word, but he do that slap to, huh? You know when they call that slap? Where some like rich? Yes, I make it back down. Make it back down. And Canada's supposed to do the same thing right now.
Yeah,
So,
Canada did the same. Canada said this. They're sending the same message.
It's true.
And
Yeah.
it's why trigger something. Yeah, I mean, anyway. But these things could affect the region. These things could affect how. I remember we are a country that does, and that's why I keep to say it, right. While you might say, "Oh, about Trump," not about Trump. It's a policy,
It's a policy.
that trickles down.
It's
So
a
Trump is
trickle-down
the
effect.
engineer, the architect of our policy. Where could affect, where will, if he continues on that trajectory, affect other nations, including Belize.
Belize.
So all the
But you know-
Trumpers, if you live the Belize, carry on smartly. You don't live the
You know,
America.
what the bigger problem is, bro, is like I've always said, I like the United States. But what Trump did right now is going to let the rest of the free world form other alliances.
But that's what's
Because
happening. It is correct.
the reason why the European Union and NATO and the civilized world stuck together is because they knew America had their back. But no, when the person that you thought had your back don't have your back, or the country don't have your back, you want to start looking for other alliances. So what he to do is literally weakening the United States. But because of the hatred,
He's caught up in the
that they
grandeur of being,
yes,
wanting to be a little Hitler. That's what it is. And they're not common sense, they're just madness. And
yeah, that like me, I'm a good ballet. I don't want to call a name, but Louis, me, I hit the United every day because
I left that lower guys.
because
doing
I
that.
I
mean,
left
like,
that so.
I'm not
it's
doing that at
no
all.
problem
I'm a teacher, but anyway.
Mine too.
Yeah.
That's
This morning, me and him at the night this morning, so I told him, I said, Louis, you know what? I said, I don't want to
You
do this
can't get
again.
in there. Yeah.
I said, you'd have a friend. I said, but obviously we're there on the two different sides of what morality is. So I don't want to argue with you, no, because
somebody, he does a lot of deflection now, and I'm surprised.
yeah. What I noticed he does
One
now,
point
we
could be
have
true while the other could be true too.
Right.
But if I'm asking you about A, like we always say, stay on the topic.
Stay on the
No
topic.
deflect. But so when somebody deflects, it's a clear point that there's no middle ground there. So leave that alone. My teacher.
All right.
I am
Mine too. Mine too.
But yeah.
Marvin just sent me a picture of a book I believe he has called Excommunication.
Yeah.
Selective writing from
Writings.
Evan X. Hyde.
Yeah, I remember
Yes.
that too.
But it crossed my mind in thought to myself that I mean, like the first thing you think about. You think about good and evil, God and the devil, Jesus and the devil, whatever, and you think about what the devil represents. And the devil always represents temptation. And I think about 40 days and 40 nights, where all the devil did was offer the good man things. Here you are, here you are, here you are,
And
here
you
you
can-
are, here
this
you
could happen
are.
and that can
what did
happen.
the good man do? The good man said,
And
get thee behind
behind
me
me.
with your temptation. So in my mind, I just said the same thing. I'd equate Trump with somebody who obviously is not a genuine Christian, saying, here you are, here you are, here you are, here you are. These are the temptations that I'm giving you. I'm giving you your little abortion thing. I'm giving you your little gay
The man
thing.
still sell the Bible.
But that's a temptation. But that comes at a cost.
Yep.
But I left that right there.
None of mine pay the cost.
I'm not a biblical man.
Yeah. Yes, we're happy. Those Christians are happy that Israel's are killing the Palestinians. They're happy about that, literally.
I know. I don't want to get into that. I just talk about just the temptation. Somebody is offering you something, but you must know that he's not genuine.
Spooners says, I bought my first dashiki from Ubad on Amara Avenue, or Euphrates back in the late 60s. Thank you very much, Spooners. And when we were doing the Black History Month segment, and we gave the first segment to Evan X Hyde, Spooner's right, singing for your supper. No,
I
I'm
mean, I
not.
tell you that, I say, I hear a loud sucking noise.
Yeah, no. Yo, bro.
But I left you alone because
Yo,
any
let me
other
tell you
day.
something. Because I can tell you something. I've always said, if you cannot be honest and true, and I know I tell you the truth, bro. I don't know if there's another black person that believes that has changed the mindset and might I even think the direction I believe more than the X. I don't feel no way.
But that's what I said. That's what I asked you what
when-
all of that mean and what you think it may
Yeah.
mean. But yeah, let me grab this.
When White History Month Korong Spooners, you want to be the first one who tell you.
Lord, Lord. Who tell you this man now occasion? I don't know. Hey, where to go on, Bram?
Yeah, greetings.
Say good morning.
Brother Groove, Frisco and Sister Mona Lisa Love. I heard Groove say that he liked the United States.
Yes, I do.
I like the place, the country, North America. For some reason, in my black consciousness and activist, and I was a child. Remember, I told you, no, I got in America by chance, not by choice. And so, after the European people take over North America and call it United States, that's the reason why I don't like call it United States, because to me that's a whole group of United Snakes. I know United
Oh,
States.
lad.
Because
Okay.
the land is good, the people good, everything pretty, everything, but unfortunately is ruled by Satan boys.
No, it is. Yes.
No. The next thing I try to understand too, I know a lot of people that I met come across. Since I was 17, I always in my activist mind, when I watch Martin Luther King, and the only man I want to call my uncle is Marcus Garvey. I don't got no Uncle Sam. Marcus Garvey could be my uncle, no Sam. So the next thing then, how many people that I come across that dress in dashikis and everything, and Africa and this and that.
Spooners.
The only place they want to run to is the United States. I want to know why you can't go to Jamaica, why you can't go to Barbados, why you can't go somewhere else, go to Panama. Why you have to be? Why you cry because of the 25%? You don't need to buy from there. Buy somewhere else.
But we pay and
And
get
the little
McDonald's.
business, sell it to
And
somebody else.
Kentucky.
All right, Ram.
Yeah.
All right.
One love.
Respect.
Oh, Frisco.
Uh-huh.
I hear I say you dress like a black American. I wonder if you would dress like when I used to go dance with my flap.
G down, me, but G down, Ram, G, hey. Huh? I got you. I did with
The
you.
only thing I never had,
Can't walk too close to Frisco because
the
you
only
might get
thing I never
caught.
had was my Continental vehicle.
Pimping ain't easy.
Somebody got to do it.
And the last thing, you know the type of Benny Man, the maestro, last week?
Who?
Beanie Man.
Oh, the Jamaican
The
artist?
maestro.
Yeah.
Yes. The maestro he was called.
Yeah?
The only time I never like when he go down and one eye when he called Red Rat. I used to like that combination there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Charlie Price. Bring Charlie Price.
The man I read right there.
But anyway, I let you know.
That's surprising that you know about that, Ram.
What you mean, Ram know about everything directly?
You're a man of the world, sir.
Ram
All
was the
right.
producer on Beanie Man's second album.
What's that?
Make love to a fella.
Yeah. Oh! All right. Later, Ram.
You know,
Later. I can't believe what I'm hearing. Oh, Lord.
I bet you Ram was the one who produced Beanie Man's first album.
Yeah, let me get the Dan in real quick. Dan, you gotta make it quick. Got it strong. Whee, you
You're on repeat.
you got a repeat going on.
Hello, good morning.
Ah,
Good morning, Dan Hector.
I'll be short. Just give me a few more seconds than what you give me. The dog at Governor General House.
Uh-huh.
We have to be realists. We have to have a bit of common sense. You get a policeman to man your yard. Damn it, don't let go of pit bull, man. Don't allow your dog to be. That man was employed to be security for that yard, not a dog.
Yep.
No, that dog could have been any dog that jumped the fence. The police doesn't know the dog named Boogie or Shepherd or whatever. The dog come in, the man said, this dog no business here, man.
No, he knew the dog. He knew the dog.
No,
He knew the dog.
the general.
No, he knew the dog.
No argue with them, Hector, the man right.
There, by allowing a dog to be in the yard where the security man is there to see that nothing comes in there, a harmful. That dog was not to be there.
Yes.
Okay, done. Football game. That thing that is happening at the football game is a dirty shame and is being allowed. It is being allowed. I remember not too long ago, the police, they were giving a little thing called metal detector. I remember once at the Holy Redeemer Paris Bazaar, the police stood there and everybody got their rubber to see if no guns going in. No in football game, no dynamite and everything going there. So it's a total breakdown in promoting sports. This happened in Salinazo. There was a big thing here in Salinazo during a football game, I think by Yabra and some other team. We had the whole thing gone wild. They broke up the fence and everything. Allowed. We are not profiling, you know. This is not a country that profiles. For them, you must know who them are trouble roads are. You must know it. And so that again is killing sports. Now, my final one. I sympathize with my good friend Steve for defending the Palestinians. I sympathize with you. I hate to see people dying, babies and everything. But Belize and Belizeans, be careful in what you are meddling with. Belize is a tiny fragment in the world, and we are dealing with crazy people. Belize is very vulnerable at this time. Very vulnerable. We can't get back the South too. I mean, the world is so bloody crazy that we don't know what could happen. Guatemala is next door. Don't make one deal with Trump. Send all those people back. Guatemala is an ally of Trump like it's Israel. We are dependent upon a nation that can say, hold up, don't do it to those little people there. Right now we have Mexico, our only ally in this area, because we have broken away from Canada. For what reason? For what reason has Belize split with Canada when they gave us a sewage water system for Belize City? They gave us a Balkan bridge. Canada used to be one of our best benefactors.
When did we split with Canada?
Somebody break away. We have broken with the Commonwealth. It's no longer 24th of May. See your calendar. 24th of May was Commonwealth. They would include Nigeria, Dahomey, Ghana, South Africa, China, India. Those nations are in the Commonwealth of which we are a part. But some crazy person within government is trying to realign our foreign policy so that we are now expelling Israel. Not that Israel is an angel, but we are getting our hands into a pudding that is going to burn our fingers. Belize is too fragile. At this moment, don't know our future. It will be done this year.
Got you.
What will happen if Guatemala don't get anything? You see the general when she down there, they will take the Timash. They nobody start to. They will take with the Timash, and we can't go to Trump. Because Trump don't hear what we say.
Got you.
So we can't go to them who will defend us. Jamaica can, Barbados can. The only one would have been the United States to tell us a whole of man. Many people.
Thank you very much, Don Hector.
In the world is crazy. We are dealing with a crazy, mad world. I liberal with that, but Steve, I sympathize with your feelings. You're expressing yourself, and you have every right to do so. Good. Thank you very much. I have a good day.
Take care.
All right, Don Hector.
We got a break. We'll be right back.
Well,
Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Uh-huh.
What are we holding on
agree
to?
with Don Hector. I agree with Don Hector with his position on the dog. I disagree with Don Hector with his position on the foreign policy. We are living in a time, Don Hector, where we have seen the change that took place in America. We got a glimpse of it 8 years ago, and they went back to it now. And America is making policies that's affecting not only America, but the world. And when people start getting affected, you cannot expect that these people aren't going to try to better themselves. And it doesn't matter the size of a nation. Right is right, no matter where it is being done, and wrong is wrong. And if we're willing to turn our head on some wrongs, then we have to turn our head on all wrongs.
Well, the position is always that any day and any moment we could be on the receiving end of something similar, and we would want people to give a hoot.
Exactly.
We would want nations to care enough to at least, the very least, send a protest note to anybody.
It's true.
Yeah.
If we become on that side of the fence, so we being on this side of the fence, sending a message on what is, like you say, what right and what wrong, and what is tragic and what shouldn't happen. And that's what happened when you have conflict and war.
Yeah.
And any day we could be in the same position, and we wouldn't want other countries to just pretend as if though nothing is happening there with Belize and Guatemala.
Right.
Leave that alone. Let that genocide continue.
Yep, bubble.
And we will get affected.
Yeah,
we
no,
will get
of course.
affected.
If we
by
get into any
everything
kind of
that's happening.
conflict, it would be a genocide as well, because we don't have the military wherewithal to battle that. So again, you know.
And hold on. And if Trump could tell 1 million Palestinians to move out of Gaza and go live in some other countries around them, we not even got 400,000. They could turn we into a parking lot for Guatemala at the blink of an eye.
Yeah.
But we cannot let fear dictate our policies, you know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I think we should be afraid to say and stand up, because we might be at that end of the stick.
Right.
We don't know what the future will bring.
And what people have to understand, nobody is turning from the United States.
No.
The United States is turning from everybody.
Everybody else.
But when we talk
Nobody
about Gaza and
nobody
Palestinians, you can back that
Yeah,
up.
no, yeah, well, all of that. But what I'm saying is, all of this ties into one thing. You know, the world is responding on the initiatives of the United States.
The theme
And
music is on. You know what that means?
Wait.
Huh?
The theme music is on. Do you know what that means?
Oh, I never made hear no theme music. It's like at the Grammys when you talk and they turn it on.
Talk about the Grammys.
Talk about the Grammys.
That
Oh,
happened
right
last
back.
night.
It's wild.
No,
I know. I thought I was the only one.
I like
Oh.
what Kanye West gal made wear. Or wait,
Nobody wear. Yeah. That guy's a nut.
When you seen Jaden Smith, he made wear one box over his head, so we'll no box now.
Jaden Smith.
Yes.
But yeah.
None at all. How will I would have say? Welcome back, everybody.
Not at
Yes,
all.
None at all.
Not at all.
Let me jump right into go to health
Do it.
real quick. Can I do that?
Yes, you can.
Go to health.
Guy, I want you to feel better.
Today is Monday, by the way. We need a thing for Monday. What would we call Monday, sir? How do you describe our Monday? We got old school Tuesday, hump day, downhill, free flower. Nothing for Monday. Monday is lonely.
Yeah, come up with something.
All right, good. Go to health. So, exercise and, of course, running is a good way to exercise, but some people might
What
can't
about
run.
walking?
for
What
whatever
about
reason.
running from exercise?
Running from. There you go. You might run, or don't you might. There's that thing where whenever you do one thing too much, you become,
Complacent.
yeah, then it becomes monotonous. You get bored of doing it. You might not want it again. You need new energy, new motivation. And so, running like, you start to feel, I
Put on a
forgot running
different
again.
song. Put on a different song.
Yeah,
You'll be
yeah,
right.
you need something. So what is as good as running if you want
Walking,
to? Running and walking,
dancing, swimming.
well, there you go. Well, you could get some suggestions right there. Lisa says dancing. What kind of dance will you talk about? Come on, do that twist.
The horizontal
Even
mambo.
that.
Huh?
The horizontal mambo.
Oh, Lord.
Maybe.
All right, so some effective things other than running if you're bored at running and you want to switch it up a bit, but it is as good as running.
Cycling.
That's the number one.
Really? Very good.
Yes, sir. Low impact exercise that strengthens your legs and boosts cardiovascular health. Remember when you run a high impact on your knees?
On your knees, yeah.
Yes.
Jump rope. Or we call it skipping rope.
Skipping rope, yeah.
Well, that's
That's on your knees as well.
yeah, knees, but you could bounce it.
Our minister of exercise want to know if pole dancing count.
Who pole
Pole
dancing?
dancing.
Upper
Yes,
body
that's-
strength. Hey,
Yes, that's
upper body strength.
Yes, definitely.
I would believe a good pole dancing session. You kind of beat.
Would work.
Yeah.
Yo, the one thing I'd say about pole dancing, and I make sure and I got the top anchor correct.
It's true.
for
Alright.
Board.
We tell you a secret about myself. Since we
Uh-oh.
talk about jump rope. This boy right here, don't know if he skip. See if you like.
For real.
I can't skip.
See, neither. I used to
I say, I say them boys, like, good for you.
Yeah.
You can't do it.
I mean, I don't practice
I
it,
can't
and so I never did get it.
I can't even skip the Maloo.
But jump rope, they say,
Jump rope is very good.
hit workouts, short bursts of high intensity exercise.
Shadow boxing.
That's a good one.
yeah.
So hit exercise would be like 20 jumping jacks,
20
drop down into 10 push-ups,
Right.
jump up back into
Yeah.
some other thing like 4 or 5 quick exercises without rest.
Rapid.
I ain't done it, lay down on the couch to try to catch your breath.
So those burn a lot of calories.
With some
Oh,
water.
yes. Yes, drink some water.
Yeah.
Hydrate me.
And then you could also consider swimming. Swimming is a good alternative. Swimming is
Yes.
if you have the opportunity to be somewhere to have a
Do
good
that.
swim.
Do that.
Low impact.
And then hiking.
Hiking, not a still walking.
But that's an uphill
Up.
climb.
Up.
We talk about
Hiking.
uphill, going up,
Uh-huh.
really different from just walking straight.
It's true. That incline.
You see, this is why my man say I had an agitator.
That's it.
Because
I know.
hiking not necessarily.
I know it don't necessarily mean, but that the way they go.
It don't mean going uphill.
You're not
When
really
you
talk
go
about
uphill,
going uphill.
You have,
Going,
you have to hike back down.
Down.
yeah. And that take one level of,
Skill.
yeah. Cause you have to
Not really,
focus.
just lay down by the side and just
Roll.
roll down. Just roll, go till you buck.
But regular hiking, but at some point, if you're there in a mountainous areas or somewhere where you could go a good
Incline.
uphill, that'll burn you the hell out.
One of our listeners, I don't want to call him name, but see why I say
Oh,
only
gosh.
crazy people run when nobody to chase them. So unless somebody, I completely agree with you. See why?
Listen to
I mean,
me.
where I go and running fan, I go and good.
Listen to me. You could like where I know
Burning.
who that the originator of this joke. I
Bernie.
know Cedric said it.
Uh-huh.
I think somebody else said it.
Bernie Mac did it.
Well, Bernie McTeefit fan Cedric. Cedric said it in the Kings of Comedy. But we could in a group. I think one somebody for broke way.
That everybody take
Everybody
bush.
want broke way. I don't know why they run. But then he
Everybody
know
knows.
run.
Factor. It's the run
You
factor.
don't need no run coordinator. If I see groove Brockway,
Of course, we are Tech Bush.
I the Brockway too. Then we are trying to figure out why we run.
Why are you running?
Castellet says that men need to exercise every day to keep the woody woodpecker in shape. No, they don't even make woody woodpecker no more. That's our whole
Lower your TV right now. Yeah,
I wanna hear
all
about
right.
the Grammys.
Yeah, I have a Grammys, but you gotta read away too loud.
Uh-huh. He wants to hear about the Grammys.
Well, yeah, when I get to the Grammys, I mean,
Yeah, we will.
go to hell.
Yeah,
Go to
we
hell
will.
more important than
We're
the
doing
Grammys.
health indeed.
Yeah.
Health first, then the Grammys.
Yeah. But
Go
yeah,
health.
I mean, if you get your eyes in order, I mean, you want to see something. I mean, you can watch the Grammys. You may see something.
There was a lot to
Did they show it though, or was it on that delayed thing where they got it blurred
No,
out?
that's what I
I got
Some of them were live, like live.
No, but they would not have showed that live.
Well, I got it live. I got it.
I saw it live.
I- somebody
You
have it
saw
up.
that live?
Yeah, somebody had it up. I remember who I couldn't download it because it never downloadable. But it was
Because
somebody
you
has
know
it
what?
live.
When you look at it live, it's even better than when you see it again. You know, like
So what is up with Kanye? Kanye is like, I'm gonna do something right now.
Disturb.
you do things to get attention.
That's
Oh, he
it.
got
the
attention,
thing-
all right.
Yeah, I tell you, but you know what got attention to me? The way how that girl looked uncomfortable. That girl didn't look like she
Like
was happy
comfortable,
to wear
willingly
that.
wanted to.
Yeah, she kept trying to pull that big thing
The
over
cord,
her.
right?
No, she dropped
No.
it.
She
But
dropped
you know
it, yeah,
something?
but after
but you
that,
know what?
before that, she had it. You know,
Yeah, kind of
yeah,
wait for the
then
big
she kept trying
reveal.
Then when they try to pull the dress down, like if that may cover anything.
Right,
Every now and
it's
again,
like-
they pull the dress down.
Really?
But you know what happened? I wonder. That's an Kanye girl.
Yes,
That's his
that's his
wife?
girl.
That's his wife?
Yeah, that's his girl.
That's
She's
his
been
wife.
seen with him
You know-
in some crazy outfits.
All right.
Right.
Well, you know what? She don't want fool, and he don't love her. Plain and simple. She don't want fool, and he don't love her. Plain and
But
simple.
remember who Kanye is?
She is a marketing. She to him is just like their ugly rubber boots and their Yeezy sneakers. Same thing. One piece of property. Yeah.
that is it. That is it. I wasn't impressed. I was there like, what? Who are these people? What? Well, they brought Diana Ross out.
Yeah, I see why. Cycling was the number one option.
They brought out, well, Stevie has been, but Diana, I haven't seen Diana in a minute.
Yo, Lise,
Yes, Pat?
I just put something in the group, and by next Saturday, I will have that up.
Wow, that is nice.
Let me see.
Who made that?
Sick.
That's creative.
Oh.
So what is this? Put it up, cause this is made out of several things.
It's made of an old ceiling fan.
And a headboard.
What a
A
headboard.
headboard, that
At the
is
time, I figured out what the
it.
hell that was.
That nice.
Put it up. Yeah, look at that. That is.
Nice. I like that.
So, and they painted it
A
whatever
dragonfly,
colors.
yeah.
What is that? The other headboard, yes?
It's a headboard, yeah. I like
Somebody
it.
may use that and I broke off the headboard.
I'm gonna mind my business.
I'm crashing at the ceiling fan.
Oh yes, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, all kind of boom
That's how
flick.
that happened.
All kind of boom flick. Yes, the box is the high. Oh boy.
That's what happened. How did I get there? Oh,
How
that
did
happened.
that get there?
I like it.
All right. Okay. So according to the Kremlin Center, it was reported. All kind of news been to come out on Friday again, of course, and the commission probably burn out people. First I heard one, then two, but officially it's one. One person died. By Saturday morning, they were saying two people.
That's what I
two
heard
persons
Saturday,
died,
but
it's
I
one.
did not partake in that.
The game that was to be held yesterday was postponed. Yeah. A couple of things coming out of the Kremlin News Center. Schoolworm impact continues.
Yep. And it's even worse now because whatever assistance we used to
Foreign
get, we're
aid
not
are
getting
frozen.
anymore.
Mhm.
Yeah. Even Elon Musk, President Musk said today that they are going to discontinue U.S. aid. No, U.S. aid, yeah, first of all, that's the way that thing we get a nice tent. They get a nicely tent. But not they're going to countries that really need help, and people are saying people are going to die because of the cut of U.S. aid. But you know, I say let's buckle up.
Regional Plant and Animal Health Authority through ORISA. The government of Belize is expected to be assisted shortly with the dispersal of sterilized flies.
Oh, yeah?
What? Yeah, wash they in a bleach?
Maybe, huh?
To combat the scenario, you got to send out the sterilized flies so that they don't.
Those are flies that cannot well, they could copulate, but they won't produce any offspring.
Correct.
Yes.
And so we must now look at the possibility of purchasing these flies.
We got to purchase them?
Of
Yes,
course.
that's what we have to do. Firing me the GUI, but no, Trump said no.
Oh, how much for one?
You better if you best buy the larvae.
Lisa, how much you want? $5.95.
You want my concuss then?
No.
I said you want $5.95.
No, but how much is
bargain.
it that they want? I mean, how much for one? Boy.
Yeah. In news from around the world, you know the island of Santorini?
Heard about it.
Heard about it, yeah.
It's a Greek island. Well, they're on alert because in the last 48 hours, more than 200 earthquakes have been recorded in the past 48 hours. Tremors up to 4.9 in magnitude.
Oh.
Well, I just sent a picture up of the beautiful.
So are they in the ring of fire or close to it?
Close to it, it
Are
sounds
they
like.
in the ring of fire? Santorini is famous. This is the place that wiped out the Minoan people during 1600 BC when Terra exploded, a volcano named Terra. Santorini was built on the rim of Terra. You know, when Terra exploded, this wiped out a whole civilization. It's regarded as one of the largest in human history. And then between 2011 and 2012, Santorini experienced a similar seismic swarm linked to magma movement beneath the surface. But this volcano, like I said, this is so big that they have cities. That city right there is built on the rim of Terra, the one I sent the picture of. So nobody's saying you're going to have a Minoan-style eruption. But if I had lived on an area that destroyed a civilization, I would have moved. Yeah. I didn't send up the picture. I just sent it up. It's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful place. But yeah, they're very nervous right now. Yeah. Hello? Yeah. I would live. Wouldn't you live there? I would live there. That looks so nice.
It's true. It is pretty. Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's rough.
Yeah. It is pretty.
Mm-hmm.
All right, coming back to home, just in case y'all didn't know.
Closer to home.
No, at home.
At home.
Christian Workers Union have activated 21-day notice for strike action.
This is the CWU.
Of course.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So what is this about?
Do tell.
Ministry of Labor, they have written the Ministry of Labor invoking the 21-day notice for strike action by stevedores employed at the now government-owned Port of Belize. Let's see. What is the issue here? CW and the stevedores have engaged in good faith negotiations for a successor collective bargaining agreement. CW and stevedores have made reasonable proposals for win-win outcomes. However, this week hopes were dashed for such outcomes, according to this piece from the Krem News Center. CW says it hopes that cooler heads and justice will prevail, and they can conclude a CBA that adequately reflects, quote, the essential role of our stevedore members, the role that they play in the economy of the jewel. So the management of the union has been in negotiations for months for a new CBA. That is the issue. With two sides not coming to a common ground regarding the financial aspects of the agreement, the union is seeking increases on the hourly rate paid to stevedores, and is also requesting audited financials that it has not received.
Okay.
So this saga continues for the stevedores in getting things
Money.
ironed out.
Yep.
Why is it not ironed out yet? So yeah.
Well, this new thing that they have going on with the port, that's going to affect the stevedores negatively or positively?
What's that?
They say that they want to turn it into a port for berthing ships too.
Well, I don't know how that will affect, but down the road, I mean, they say they want to upgrade the facility. I don't know what that means.
No.
When they say upgrade, if you have mechanized things there, that means people might lose their job. That's what happened down south. You have mechanized equipment with the manual labor, now turn to machine labor. So, you know, when they say progress bring problem.
I tell you, bro, there's some things where I think Belize's still too small for, you know. And I think that, you know, some of them
Well,
I don't know.
the sugar people has made their claim that has saved them some money.
How we benefit we? You know, save them money. How we benefit?
Well, they're not
we?
Belizeans, right?
What?
They're not
They're
Belizeans, right?
Belizeans.
So they're not the farmers. I talk about the farmers. They said they benefit the overall because BSI benefit, so they benefit
Right.
from cost saved. That's to say what was reported. So yeah.
But then work. Yeah, but you know, everything.
Yeah, like I said, you know, one person
Cost
benefit,
saved,
then the
but
other person
workers
lose,
get-
right? That's how it works.
Workers get displaced and
Yep,
stuff
yep,
like that.
Yep,
you know.
yep. Difficult.
Win some, you
but-
lose some.
Difficult thing. But yeah,
Yeah.
so
11:34, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue with the morning stew for this Monday, the third day of the second month of the 2025th year.
that's a lot.
We join Miss Love with the you like that, Joe? I didn't tell him about it. Roll right up on your tongue.
That's a lot.
It rolls off.
Join Miss Love for the age-old question. You got a girly word?
What
Yes,
is
you got a
wrong with
girly
you?
word, Do you have a girly word?
You know I do. Of course I do.
Yes.
Today's what? The 3rd. So before we get into the girly word, so on Wednesday the 5th, we're gonna be announcing the winner of the Creme Advertiser Special
Very, very good.
for January.
That's right.
January was a good month to advertise. Shouts out to all of those who took advantage. Just take advantage of these things when they come around. But Lisa, go ahead.
It's true. So, it's
Yes,
a
you
beautiful
do.
Monday, by the way. Where's the butterfly? Okay. Well,
Yeah.
here's
Yeah,
the girly
the
word.
butterfly has flown.
Here's
Is that a Doctor Strange time ring that they're making girly?
Real girly word, that for true.
I didn't tell you.
Listen now, it says, some people love you but don't tell you. Some people tell you but don't love you.
That's right. That's right. Very good.
Okay. So now we have the first part of the man's perspective, and it goes thusly.
Yes.
Make case thusly.
And these, you got to think about this one because this one gets right to the bottom of it. It says, anger is the punishment we give ourselves for someone else's mistake.
Anger.
Anger is the punishment we
Wow.
give ourselves
Wow.
for someone else's mistake.
Ain't that something?
Well, that's a
Yep.
new spin.
Ain't that
Yeah,
something?
and I want to tell you, I've always told my kids, And Donna too, never let what somebody else does dictate how you feel.
Right.
You know, and it wasn't just about anger. No matter what it is, nobody should have that control over you to dictate how you feel. So when we feel angry, the only we to carry up with blood pressure, the wake up with agita. So that's the punishment where we give ourselves because someone else.
You have defined agita. Where is that?
Agita.
Is that a Belize word? Is that a Belize word or a legit word?
Bakayo.
Agita, like when you got something.
I know, but I had to find out. Can next thing you know that one like legit word or just a word that we
when
use?
When something get on your gizzard.
Oh Lord. Is it related to agitated? No. Okay, agita is a word.
Okay.
Anxiety, stress, and or aggravation.
See,
group.
there you go.
So I say that a legit word.
Yes,
it is.
That's why it is a legit word. Just like when I say kushpek, I don't think that kushpek not real.
Oh Lord.
That is a legit
I'm
word.
sure kushpek that's not a word.
I could do that. Kushpek.
No, no. Yeah, see, Lisa Groove used that word over and over, and I think that was a word where we throw wrong, but it is a word.
It is a legit word.
Yo,
take up your
like
anxiety, your stress, or aggravation.
Like Donald Trump says, I know good words.
There you go. Yes, bigly words, bigly.
I know bigly words. I'm a stable genius.
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the world famous Mr. Frisco.
All right, we're gonna make this brief. Or boxers, depends on what you wear. Yes.
Tight. Why I got a top button open so much for to try gain some viewers?
What?
Why you have a top button
open fire to try gain some viewers?
Back button?
Your top button.
Your top button for your shirt.
Oh, the top button gone left the side button, so I have to keep it so. I mean, I do my best impersonation of the X. Behave and left me alone.
Yes. Yes. No, man, X,
no, for X it would have come down.
Man, leave more true. I'm there. Think about Lucy and I want to.
Yes, you gotta go down at least 2 more.
Right.
Hey, Groove, let me carry agita on my wardrobe, you know.
Yeah, maybe I need an equal spec of pencil.
Wee!
Because when you get the bus over here, carpet of love, nobody tell you nothing.
Yes, but I true that. Yeah.
Lisa, you died me.
Oh, I'm with you. I am with you.
Good. The advantages when you come in as studio.
It's true. It's true.
Your pardon.
Y'all don't want me here.
All right, so here's a question, and Lisa can answer this one. Groove can help
yeah?
me. All right, so what's the expectation when you get into a new relationship? Should the man, should the woman, is there expectation that the woman should get rid of all numbers of them dudes before out of your phone?
This is a new relationship?
New relationship, but let's say the man run up on
what are the months?
run up on numbers for all dudes who are not in your hemisphere again.
How many months?
You know how I do it. 6 to 1 year.
6 months?
6 to 1 year.
Yeah, you should get
Should you get rid of the numbers? Should the woman get rid of the numbers of
past dudes?
Past dudes.
Yeah.
Maybe they just see that phone, but should you actively seek to get them out? Is that something that you should do, or is it childish?
I don't talk to them, right?
Are these just friends or are these rangaration?
They're rangaration people.
Maybe some not close friends, some not.
Well, close friends.
Some
sorry.
not suspicious friends.
I'm gonna keep them in my phone. Close friends. I'm gonna keep them in my phone.
Yeah. Or I mean, let's be fair. I mean, wrong and all around. Man and women. Should we get rid of numbers of, the opposite sex that probably they're close to it?
Yes, we should.
Because we a lot of women don't want to understand there's different levels of emotional rangaration, You could have people where you rangaration with
physically
and you really, this is a serious thing, this is really good. You get rid of those.
Mm-hmm.
But then you have some way of rangaration with where it's, this is a ballet, or this is whatever, friends with benefits. So you could keep those numbers because that person is not just necessarily one ranga. That's like a friend.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't say you have to get rid of everybody's number, but you have to be honest with yourself and say, yo, which are the ones that could pose a threat to my relationship? Which are the ones that
Exactly.
There you go. Common sense. Common sense.
It's not
Yeah.
as common as you think,
Yes,
but yeah.
no shoot the Governor General dog.
You see there? Let's just keep my one.
Look at what he did. That's what he did. That's what he did. He did that. He did that. Oh!
Right. So take caution,
Big
right?
Christy, darling.
Perfect. I love your groove.
Very good. Yes. Very good.
Before you go get yourself in a trouble, take the damn number out of your phone
It's true. It's
before
true.
it cause problem.
Yeah.
So that's what you're saying. All right, Lisa.
Yep.
Yeah. But
Would you be upset if you saw a number
yes,
for
I
somebody
would.
else in your gentleman's phone?
That I know they used to do.
Yeah.
Yes, I would. And it's not a baby mama? Yes, I would.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
I would.
Oh, so okay.
Because,
There's the exception of a baby mama.
because it's because of the child.
Yeah.
Right.
There's some
children.
numbers
So,
there's
no.
some numbers you would keep.
Yeah. And there is a number nobody can tell me to take up my phone. And that's Russ
Thank
Pump's
you, my
number.
love.
Oh, it's not.
Thank you, babe. Same thing with you. Nobody can get your number out of my
How you group? Would you? I don't mean no. I mean in general. Would you feel a way if you saw a number in your woman's phone? Well, you know that probably my ex back in the day. Somebody want me to check for her. You know.
Yeah. The only person where I allow that honey. Yeah. But
We have
other than that,
exceptions.
Carmelo.
yeah, you know.
Good morning,
Yeah, where go on?
Morning.
Frisco,
Uh-huh.
Steve, Miss Lisa.
Yes.
Hi.
Good morning to you all.
Good morning. How are you?
Salutation and the drive and the laugh, right?
Valentine, how you
Here's how the
doing?
thing go. Here's how the thing go.
Uh-huh.
Once you're in a relationship and you use words like when somebody call you, hey babe, what's
Uh-oh.
up, my love?
Uh-oh.
And this kind of thing there, right? Like, should you feel
Of course. Who the hell you the be able
about
to?
that?
What? I was if you're there green up and they green up. Why watch out?
Tell me the truth and tell me the truth. Who you trust?
Huh?
Who you trust?
Say it again.
Who you
Who
judge?
do you trust?
Oh, who do you trust?
What do you mean?
Just like I said, what's the big deal about the word?
Oh, no, me not try to play that.
Now, if I can't turn my back and trust that my woman who I supposedly live with or married to, now I get crossed with, you think I believe to the day any of that?
So you
Because
are
I can't watch you 100 times, so if that number in there, and by all means that no post on check, you know, a kind of way that they must know themselves. You
okay.
understand me? And if you know you're not the wrong relation, like what I say, and you decide, listen, I don't need to.
So you don't worry if the number in
The
there.
difference between one
Yeah,
married man and
baby.
one single guy, one married man have a legal parking lot. One single guy, he could drive home tonight and say, I want
Hold on. So you don't mind if the number they in the phone?
Huh?
You don't mind if the number they in the phone?
Because anyway, we can watch the phone all day, we can watch the person all day, and let them know what they do.
All right.
But it's not about watching. It's not about watching.
I don't know.
So I trust you, deal with trust. All right.
Well being your priority
Yeah.
and everything in a jeopardy. I use no back no gun. And I know I'm turn no back. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta be real.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And for the real, sometimes I think they kind of thing they create. I blame them.
Yeah, they
You know
do.
what I'm saying? You can't call a person see the pie, don't mean that you know they do not need them.
Yeah. Ole Lisa amigos, why?
Yeah, I mean, for the real, like that, like they think you really pop up on a lot of time, you know. You really pop up on a lot of time.
My go-to word is
If I talk to Lisa by the phone, somebody I swear believe her. Me gala talk to.
People
But of
make
course
some
you
big
are.
think up and then think that I want you to feel if somebody comes and boy, I see a girl wrong here and I only me to do this and do that.
Ooh, child.
Ooh, child.
So you are like a big mad man. Tear up everything. And when you get to find out nothing wrong.
Nothing going on, huh?
How you feel now?
All right.
How you
Groove,
feel?
what are your man's perspective again, Groove?
It's justice,
Huh?
you know, justice.
What are your man's perspective again?
We gotta watch how we go about
the man's
things and, you know,
perspective,
and
anger is the
understand myself,
punishment.
understand each other and thing, and not get tired of it behind OPS.
Got to.
After all said and done, there's a lot of things on the line when you get Sorry about that. When stuff gets blown out of proportion, you know?
It's
Gotcha.
So
true.
we could stay still and implement, alright?
What do you say, a month?
Thank you, Valentine.
Say a month, Valentine.
And my poster.
Sir Valentine.
Sir Valentino.
You say a month?
Yeah, man, I'm good.
Yes, sir.
I broke up the phone, and I broke up the house, and I did nothing other than that.
Calm.
That's all it is, man.
Easy.
true, it's
Is
true.
that?
God, I've been everywhere.
All right.
And nobody has that.
Okay.
All right.
Each person must be accountable and responsible, right?
Got your
All right.
Valentino. Thanks.
Thank you, Valentine.
Say it again, Groove.
No,
Your man's
all I'm going to
perspective.
say is, I kind of...
No, what is your man's perspective?
Your man's perspective.
Oh, the man's perspective. Anger is the punishment we give ourselves for someone else's mistake.
There you go.
Yeah. But you see, the thing is about taking the number out of the phone. First of all, nobody got phone. Oh, yeah, well, they got it on their phone. But taking the number out don't mean nothing because you could still have you could still have them on WhatsApp, you could still have them on Instagram, all kind of things you could have them on. So
No, we won't go to the extreme. We won't do the extreme.
It's just a trust thing. It's like a commitment that you make when you say, all right, I there with you now. And just that not like you said, say how they erase the numbers. It's just a thing that you know
that you should
that
do.
you remove. Yeah, this is what I'm supposed to do. Speaking about that, you know that where the ring came about, a wedding ring came about. You know why they put the wedding ring on the left hand?
Tell us. I know, but tell
Because
us.
they before time people said that our heart run from your finger up to our vein run from your finger. Oh crap! They found out by in the 30s, not go so. Not go so. The real reason why they used that is because back in Rome, when men got married, this was the mark of ownership. This woman is this woman is no longer on the market. And eventually, and they used the ring because it showed continuity. It showed like no beginning and no end. So our love has no all kind of thing. But it started out not because I know vein in your hand, because man, me used to own a man back then.
All right, so let me give you a couple pointers that somebody just sent to us. It
Oh,
says,
Lord.
instead of saying, I know what it feels like, let's say, I cannot imagine your heartbreak. Instead
I
of
know what that
saying,
feels like.
What
instead
that
of
about?
saying you're strong, you'll get through this. Let's say you'll hurt
Where's that, boy?
and I'll be here. Just some pointers, deep feelings, it says. Just some deep feelings.
Whoa.
Instead of saying certain things, you say other things. So instead of saying, you look like you're doing well, let's say, how are you holding up today?
Okay.
Oh, that reminds me of one time when I was in the other studio when somebody came up to me and said, your groove. Instead of saying happy birthday, let's go start and say, strong to the world.
There you go. One story says, better get rid of that on my fast. Also, some people feel that way. I mean, if you there with your current
You're there with your
woman,
peoples. Mm-hmm.
and you see your ex in close vicinity, so woman catch feelings if you even heal
And that way,
your ex.
That is.
If you ain't say hello, that's a problem.
that way, you know how I looked at that. And like I said, I was in a 3 big relationship. This is the biggest one, but I mean like 10 years. And when you spend time like that with a person, you can't just pretend like
They don't
10
exist.
years of your life never happened. You can't pretend like, unless I mean in a gone off on bad term. But if we're just separated on good terms, nobody else supposed to expect that, because they would have to hate you now. Nah, man, grow
Well,
up.
as a man, you can be honest. Your woman there will pull up by your ex and start one big hug in the front of you.
No, man.
They're like, what? That's what this about now.
Not at all.
Well, first thing I got a clocking in a jam, make you keep everyone.
No, like, hey, all right, then get into a again. You think that's overdoing it?
Yeah, no, bro. I gotta tell you something. I know that if Yvette come off of the plane and first of all, me and Dana going to meet her. And when he come off of the plane and say, hey, where you going? Give him a hug. That no mean nothing. It's just where you want to shake your hand.
No, that's not what I think he's talking about.
No,
like,
you say you date your girl.
Uh-huh.
Go to a public event and she see X and then get into a hi, you alright, and start one big hug in there.
not at all.
Well, yo, again,
Yeah,
depends
right.
on
Yo,
how
what
long
up
you
with
make
that?
hug. No, there's just like, yo, you alright? That's a normal question. If they come up to
yeah,
you,
yeah,
you
How
cool,
you
right?
doing?
that's a normal thing, but not no long hug with the foot to dash up in the air and the breeze the blow up. None of that. None of that.
I think we engage a hug right there to start problem.
Not no long hug and a squeeze closer and whisper, you smell so good.
Exactly, yeah, man.
No.
Right in front of me. What?
Trouble?
Them be fighting words.
Right?
The whispers of
Trouble?
your ears.
It's
No, but you know
true.
something? The truth of the matter is, again, it always depends on the person because there's a lot of guys out there who would go up and, just hug up your gal, but there's a lot of guys who would have know better. Do that. If I see the gal, she see me, all right, yo, babe, where they go on? Or not another thing with me. My go-to word for women is babes. I know that it's not a good thing, but that's my habit. I've been doing it. But the first word I said was babes. When the doctor slapped me, I told him, look,
You see,
that.
but you see, your woman know that word that you always use, so
Yeah.
you can't out of the blues, the babes.
Right.
No, but make it be real. Most men don't want a woman to heal up, nor even the hug no next man. Worse, right front of me.
Fight.
Yeah.
Or say we no woman don't want a man to hug up the ex
No,
right
but tell
front
me
of me.
something.
Something.
Just your normal day-to-day going about thing. You and your girl, they walk out on the street. Is it uncommon for you to somebody or she to somebody where they know, yo, where they go on, bam, bam, and continue on? That's not
Yes, but no ex where you know that made the ex just before you.
Yeah.
That Valentine, that dazzling bring this up, that dazzling. Oh my God, that Valentino.
Frisco. That's how I go to one. I like that one. Sorry, brims up in there.
How it is?
Don't go out like anything. You gotta have respect, man. And if the ex would have step up and the lady would allow him to get coy and then kind of with it, then that's stupidity.
It's
Well,
true.
really.
It's
That
true.
means like you don't have no respect for your other part. You know what I'm saying? Well, diligent hello, hi, how you doing is good and fine with me. Because I know I do that. I know the man, and if I want politely hear him from afar and I want him address him properly. You understand me? I don't want to give him no reason to feel like sort of what. And the real, and I think then they play a big role just for this thing. No, the corner. Like you're all of a sudden crazy glued up on you forget how it does. You know, and catch and release personally.
Alright, Valentino.
Like that.
Fish in.
Thanks.
No, Miss Lisa, that's taking it a little bit too far.
Yeah, you're going too far.
I gone too far,
Well,
Gus.
that's not go good, man. They're not going good like that, man.
Yeah, we give advice, people. Not do it. Stop it.
Don't do
do
it.
it.
Don't do it.
And the other thing where the bad to that is,
start out there, no. But we have to get behind the door.
All right.
And you hear all kind of things. What happened now? That way,
But that will happen. That will, yes.
set the record straight forward.
Big quarrel and a reach out.
Yes, can't wait.
Up on the phone and this and that. Not to get too cute though. You know what I'm saying? That kind of way. You could say, babes, hide this, that. I don't really, I seriously, I must say, took all of it. That kind of thing there. But I not going crossway behind no ball. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be really at the time. Because I tell you, relationships these days are very fragile. I don't know if it's because of the access to all of these things you'll see on TV, where then they show you how people could be so insolent and so tricky and feel like they could get away with this and get away with that. You know what I'm saying? And they open up too much avenues that people think certain things. Okay? That's why I don't watch too much I think kind of thing that we don't want to watch soap opera. You don't have to watch none of that kind of thing.
All right. Thanks.
It's very influential.
There you go.
Things of those nature are very influential.
All right. All right, Valentino, we got to go to birthdays. Thank
Thanks,
you.
Valentine.
Yes, sir.
The thing where the Hamburg need, even time I look, you see, the ex, they come, I walk with a mahogany tree over his shoulder. He got the blue hole over there and the tapir next to her. Boy! The national symbol he got with her.
Not the tapir. Pull your inner tapir, really, boy.
Yes, I will tell you.
Let's do birthdays, man, because we got to get on out. So let's
We
get
have
rid of this
birthdays?
thing. We have birthdays?
Yes, we do.
Oh,
Got a
okay.
couple.
Okay.
Get ready to it. It's time to
These are
listen.
topics that people like to talk about.
It's true. It's true.
What happened, right? So yeah.
That's Len.
It's going to hog up. Yeah. It's got a birthday. Who we got birthdays today?
That's right. Well,
All
this is
right.
the one and only Miss Joy Westby, and her face says it all. What a joy. Happy birthday to you,
happy
Miss Westby,
birthday,
coming to you
Joy.
from all your friends and family. Wishing you many, many more.
That's a happy pick.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Not only that, we have the one and only Mr. Leroy Alexis Hyde. Here he is saying, wait. I don't know who he has. That birthday picture you may want? Oh,
Happy birthday,
yes.
Leroy.
Yes, happy birthday, man. Hope you have a very, very good
Man,
one.
Leroy, get out of bed, man. All right,
Mama coming, she mad, man.
let me grab. I think I got a couple of the book. Let me get rid of
Sandy
these.
Stain, happy birthday to you.
Sandy Stain, all
Yeah.
right.
This is coming to you from everybody who loves you.
Pretty Netta Aldana, birthday today. Hey, Sharon Skin, birthday today. Sharon!
Sharon, happy birthday. Oi.
Sharon Skin.
Birthday, Miss Sharon.
Happy birthday, Sharon.
Sharon
She's a
Point of
friend.
Beauty. Jasmine Rivas also celebrating a birthday.
Happy birthday, Dad.
Lillian Belial, birthday today. Kerry Joseph. Denisha Grant. Sherry Gordon, birthday today.
All right. Happy birthday. We wish you many
All right, let's get on now. We gotta get on. We're gonna end off with a break. So let's go. We gotta go.
We gotta go, guys.
When not the first? When was the first?
Saturday.
Jackie Cass' birthday was on Saturday.
Jackie Castillo had a birthday. Renee Nunes as well had a birthday.
Belated.
Belated birthday greetings going on to you guys.
All right.
And don't forget, big people born in February.
Ah, boy, I don't know none.
Me either.
Whoa, are the air though?
Thank you so much for
Anyway, ladies
doing
and
with us.
gentlemen.
Go right ahead. Go right ahead.
With what?
Your outro.
No, I was gonna say, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, here's Miss Love with the outro.
There you go. You'd be lying, but yeah, thank you guys so very much for staying with us. Please take care of yourself if you gotta be out there. Please do whatever is right by you. Stay safe, take care, keep yourself hydrated as well, and where possible in the shade, if God is willing. We will see you right back here tomorrow. Take care of you, and I promise to take care of me. Ayo.
Ayo.
Ayo.